Alright everyone, so today I'm going to be showing my very first roll of Cinestill 800T. Walked around Albuquerque with one of my friends and she was kind enough to let me take a bunch of portraits of her. Shot 10 frames, so I'm getting the film back today from the lab. Had to call him really early this morning and to ask him to push the film because I realized I'd underexposed it, and yeah, I wanted them to come out. So anyways, I will be heading out there in a bit and I'll bring you along, and yeah, I'll see you back here. Well, I'm here at Picture Perfect Photo Lab and just waiting for them to bring out my roll of film, so we'll see how it goes. Cinestill always goes right next to the ketchup. They're both red. That makes sense, right? Alright everyone, so I just finished... That was weird. Alright everyone, it is the next day. I spent all night scanning these negatives and I really like the way they came out, so let's jump right into it. Quick disclaimer, I don't know how to talk about art at all, so I'm gonna do my best. So one of the things I really love about this first photo is the way the blues and the reds show up together. I think one of the strongest points of this film is its tungsten balance, which gives it this cool tone and really lets those bright colors on either end of the spectrum pop. I do think that the skin tone may not be the most accurate, but that's understandable. We're not shooting portrait, we're not shooting 400H, and really it's meant for lighting conditions like these in tungsten light and underground industrial lighting. This next image is probably one of my favorites. I really love the purple tones in this, and we waited a while to get this photo because the lights kept changing. This is at a bus station near the University of New Mexico, and I really think the purple works well with skin tones because I was able to keep her skin tone while still bringing out that purple tone and not losing all those really important, super detailed highlights. This next frame, I really can't decide. I love the way she's positioned and her posture. I think it looks really badass, honestly. And I love the way that the headlights on the cars going by her have that halation, which is what Cinestill is supposed to do. But at the same time, I know that the sky around her is totally blown out, all those highlights, just because we were shooting into the sunset, but I wanted to get the framing of that bus station behind her. So I figured it was worth it to take the risk of having those highlights blown out, and honestly, I like it. I still like it, even despite that. I still really like this photo, even though it has a lot of grain and there's not a ton of detail in the shadows. We underexposed this quite a bit, but when I had them push the film during development, basically I had them overdevelop the film so that it would still come out. So this grain is kind of expected, but I still love the way it shows those neon lights above her head and the way it captures that range of tones. This photo is my favorite compositionally. I really love the way she's placed in the frame. I love the way she's looking at the camera, and I love the cyan colors bouncing off her jacket. I think I did miss the focus a little bit on her face because you can tell that her jacket is a little more in focus, but I think it still turned out well and I'm still happy with it. This picture is another great example of how good Cinestill is at capturing the blues and reds in an image. I really think that this is a strong picture, even from far away, just from the colors, it catches your eye, and I really love the way that, again, my friend is positioned in the frame. I do think my focus was off a little bit on this as well, but the colors are just vibrant and incredible. This last photo really brings out the cinematic quality of Cinestill film. I love the way that the highlights have this haze to them. It reminds me a lot of Twin Peaks. And I really think that this is a great kind of film for getting those cinematic storyline style photos for. Alright everyone, that's gonna do it for this first video. I am so grateful to all of you who stuck around till the end, and please, if you can, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. This is my first video, so I could really use the love. Appreciate you guys. Have a good rest of your day.